From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Leo Jimenez leading things off and takes a strike. That clips the corner. Luzardo, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, catcher.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now, here is Griffin Conine. Oh. Two down, nobody on. That one catches the corner for a strike. Upstairs, 2-1. That one missed. Fastball in for a strike, and now 3-2. Conine wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 3-2 now. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. That's to third. Zips it to first. One pitch and one out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Bryce Harper. Just missed. That catches the corner.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
That's high.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Second inning here, no score. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Heriberto Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Late on that fastball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Luzardo, the pitch. That one off the mark. Now 2-2.
Ball.
In the dirt, throws to second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh.
The 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Slow roller to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side, Edwards. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Left fielder, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Let's go, Edmundo.
No.
The 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game.
Fielder, Jacob Marcy.
There you go now, Phillies.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Ruiz.
And up next for Miami, Yuri Ruiz. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Fastball for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Oh.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Oh.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man at second. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. In the air to left center, Marcy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Alex Bone.
Just missed. Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, 2 away.
Batting ninth, designated hitter.
And here is Garrett Stubbs. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
That's a ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Brian Navarretto. That one fouled hard the other way. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin Conine.
Conine goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's the ball. Ball 2.
2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Konai off of first with 2 away. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Marlins lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Luis Arias.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That one ripped, but foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Down the line, and it's foul. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Go ahead run on base. Bryce Harper digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Outside with a breaking ball.
There you go.
Harper tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. 2-0. And another ball. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Luzardo, the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Fastball for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base knock, center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next is the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Esteury Ruiz.
On the ground to short, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. The 0-2. That one almost got him. And he grounds one to the right side. The flip. Oh, the throw is wild. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Jimenez over to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Derek Hill, the next to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. At the plate, Leo Jimenez.
Third baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go, Phillies! No!
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Well, hey, what do you say now, Phil?
The 1-0. In the air to left center. Sosa coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Sosa under it, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 95.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Alex Bone.
Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. John King, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Peterson also throwing. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base 9. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Go-ahead run on base. Luis Ariz stands in. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. On the ground, a short, could be two. Here's Edwards for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Phillies with a chance to score first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make him pay. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
This one in the air, center field, and there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And he walked him. And a go-ahead run is on base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. In the air, right side. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alex McFarland. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Bolin getting loose as well. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John King. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
For the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that one almost got him. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. Full count now. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Fouled off down the right side. And now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch. Thank you, mate.
Up next for the Phillies,
Now the left fielder, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break.
Turner runs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground to third. Jimenez. Toss to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex McFarland. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Leading off for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
There's a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a high chopper. Turner on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Leo Jimenez. That one's upstairs, ball one. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-1. And there's a ball. Ryan Navarretto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Flips the corner. Now 3-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's the ball.
The Fish with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one lifted to left. Sosa in position, and that's the 3rd out. One hit, one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead, and we still have no score.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami,
now, new pitcher on the
49,
mound as we roll into the
Michael
bottom of the
Peterson.
8th. Michael Peterson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Marcy makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
No, that's high.
That one
No,
misses.
that's the ball.
Ball 2. This one popped up. Edwards settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Garrett.
And next is the
Stubbs.
designated hitter, Garrett Stubbs.
Strike. Woo. Ball. the ball.
Inside, and that's ball 3.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside, if nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
That one's in there, and the count's full. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up, no score. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That one out to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Going well. To third, Bone. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first, and that is that. Miami down in order. Still no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Luis Arias. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
For the Phillies, right fielder Brian De La Cruz.
There's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a foul out of play. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael Peterson is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Victor Vodnik.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That drops in for a strike. Bodner trying to send this to extra innings. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The next offering misses, and the count's full. JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
1-0 the final. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.